Hello everyone, good morning. Yes, it is actually the morning. Well, I suppose, what do you consider it? I mean, at least it says AM. To me, anything before noon is the morning. So I have got a video today that I'm excited to bring to you guys because quite a few of you really wanted me to do this. And you know, I figure I can give it a shot. I don't think I've ever done a video quite like this before. I'm gonna do a video of first impressions, like a bunch of them. A full face of first impressions from Tarte. Yes, Tarte. I did a haul not too long ago. I hauled this a long time ago. Well, does that make any sense? I got this a while back. I finally hauled it not too long ago. There, I think that makes more sense. But basically, Tarte, every now and then, I feel like they do it twice a year. They do a deal where, I forget, and they keep changing the price, of course, like any company does. It just kind of keeps going up and up. But I feel like for around like 59, 60 bucks, you get to pick out a bunch of full-size Tarte stuff. So you get to pick out a makeup bag, you get to pick out a full-size foundation, a full-size brush of your choice, a full-size mascara, full-size blush, full-size lipstick, full-size eye product, so like some sort of an eyeliner. I think those are the things, and you get all of that, like I said, for like around 60 bucks. What? Like, it makes no sense to me, but I'm so glad Tarte always does that, so I always hop on that deal from them. This time around, this is, I think, the last foundation, at least that they offer during this deal, that I haven't tried yet. So I got the Tarte BB. Is that what it's, or is it supposed to be DD? Because I think it's the double duty Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation. Either way, I got that. I picked out the, got a little fuzz on it, but what in my life doesn't have a little fuzz on it? I picked out one of their, I think they called this a blush brush, so I'm gonna use it as that. I also got the Lights Camera Flashes. I don't think I've tried it out before, so we're gonna give it a try here. Hopefully it'll jog my memory. I picked the Exposed blush because it's been long enough. It's a cult classic. I want to test it out. I got a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Drench Lip Splash lipstick, and then I also got a eyeliner from them, but I already did a first impression kind of, at least on that kind of an eyeliner, so I got the gold liquid paint liner or whatever. It's not very good. I'll warn you. I mean, it's good, but like, it's not. I don't know. You'll hear about it in my best and worst of beauty at the end of this month. But also a couple little things to throw in just because I want to, because it'll make a more complete full face look. I've got this little sample. I don't remember when I got this. I must have gotten it in a Tarte order because they always seem to offer. I'm sure it's on a certain amount of money if you spend on Tarte's website. They let you pick out a deluxe sample. And in this particular order, I picked out the Tarte highlighter in Stunner. But since I've already tried these highlighters out before, I figured I wouldn't include that in this. I haven't tried this shade, but it's a beautiful shade. But I think I must have gotten this in a different Tarte order, which is totally possible. This is the Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer in the shade Hotel Heiress. It looks great. I'm gonna use this as a contour because it's matte, so I think it should work. And then also I had purchased this on a separate occasion, so maybe it's when I got this, but I got this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Twinkle Stick highlighter. I just really wanted to try this out. I've got the shade Skylight, so I figure I've got a blush, a highlight, a contour, a foundation, a lipstick, and a mascara. Yeah, so I think we should have a good face look coming together today. Hope you guys are excited. I know it's a little different. I won't be going over the claims or anything, at least not right now. We'll see if I change my mind later, but I'm just gonna kind of dive right in, start slapping this on my face, so I hope you guys are excited. I guess we don't have a song for this yet. Full face, first impressions, this is bad, I'm gonna stop. Alright, we'll zoom in a little bit here. As always, I'm wearing my glasses. I never know like quite the right tilt to put you guys at, but I do wear my glasses for the fellow glasses wearers of the world out there so that we can see how the foundation performs underneath the nose pads and whatnot. I also do wear a primer because my skin is needy. This just keeps the results manageable, predictable for me, you know. Science. So this powder foundation, it's gonna be a little tricky. I got the shade Fair Light Neutral, so let's see. I haven't even looked at this to see. Oh, nice. Comes in a little, oh, that's so cute. What? Comes with a little pouch that says make today beautiful. Oh, and it comes with a little sponge. Oh, is that for like on the go? Tarte. You think of everything. So here's the compact. I already got my grubby little fingerprints all over it. Ooh, nice job, Cassé. Looks like I got a good color match here. It comes with a nice big mirror on the other side, as you can see. Now let's see, I'm gonna, ooh, it is very silky. So they said that you can use this dry, right? For kind of a, you know, lighter weight foundation. But what I think sounds curious about it is that they said you can use a wet sponge. They've got a double-sided brush, which I don't know that they offered it in the deal. If they did, I messed up. I should have gotten it, but I don't like dual-ended brushes personally, but it has a sponge on one end of the brush and then it's got like a big fluffy end on the other side. What they say to do is to wet the sponge and then you apply this stuff wet and then that'll give it a fuller coverage apparently, and then you set it with the fluffy side with dry. So that's just terribly intriguing to me. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, this feels so wrong to do a wet sponge in powder. Ooh, that really picked it up though. Okay. I don't know, is that kind of doing anything? Ah! Tarte, how embarrassing. That just fell out. Okay. Well. Try not to do that again. So I'll be curious to see if this causes like any sort of hard pan or anything. I mean, right now it looks like it's doing okay. Oh, there we go. I mean, it said that this would give like a dewy finish. I don't see any sort of dew. It looks very matte to me, but it is getting coverage here. Like I said, it feels wrong on so many levels, but it's looking very right on my skin, except for in my nose pores. Let's see, can I make that go away? Try and get it in my nose crease. It's so hard. I just think my skin right there doesn't accept foundation. Does anyone else's nose crease do that? I hope it's not just mine. Maybe I just have very picky nostrils. So there we go. There it is on half of my face. I'm surprised. I like the way this looks. It looks very matte and kind of blurred, right? And very natural. I still don't love how it looks in my nose pores, but right? Definitely prefer that side. All right, Tarte, I see you. I'm gonna go ahead and do you on the rest of my face. This is very exciting. On all of my face, so it clearly doesn't give like an ultra super duper kind of a full coverage, but it's just soft, it's very light, it looks cakey on my nose, I will say that. I don't know if that's just because of sponge application or maybe I'm just a failure, but there you go. I think it looks nice on the rest of my skin, aside from my nose. I am now going to use a fluffy brush. This one might have been quite a bit fluffier than the one that they have, the dual-endedness too, but we're just gonna give it a shot. This one was clean and available. So now we shall set. And voila! There we go. There's what it looks like. I also put on my brows because I was feeling a little exposed. Haha, get it? Because this blush is called Exposed. I suppose that joke really doesn't work since I haven't put the blush on yet. But I've got one of these little Moda brushes with a huge hair sticking out. Do we see that? Yes, no? Maybe so. In any case, I'm gonna try and put on the contour now. Ooh, okay. Nice and, ooh. It looks a lot more orange on my hand than it does in the pan. So maybe this won't be the best contour, but you know, I gotta finish what I started. Let's give this a shot. Ooh, it smells like chocolate. What? Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! So orange. Okay, so maybe this should have been used as a bronzer. We'll bring it up a little bit. How about that? Shoot. Sometimes I make these makeup choices, and sometimes I happen to be filming them, and oh, what a combo of mistakes. What a mistake combo platter that is. So we're just evening it out because 2 mistakes are better than 1, right? No. I mean, did I kind of make it work? I tried to like bring it up so it looks more natural. But, oh well. 'Tis what it is. So now I'm gonna go in with this skylight. I think I mentioned that was the shade, this twinkle stick. I just love the packaging. It's so cute. And it's a honker. It's really a large stick. Oh, that just looks so pretty. Nice and soft. Boop. Maybe that wasn't the best application method on top of a powder foundation, but yeah, it works. Oh, that's so pretty. It's really subtle. It's very subtle. Let's see if I put it on me finger. Like that. And I'll try dabbing it on. We'll see how that does. Very pretty. Like I said, very subtle, but I like it. And now we can go in with the blush. So this is their very iconic exposed blush. Oh, their blushes are my absolute favorite. This one is just like super subtle. It's right there. Super subtle, super natural. And that's why I guess I just never got it, is because I felt like, you know, I probably have this in a million other different formulas and whatever else. But like I said, it's a cult classic. So let's test it. Yeah, it's very, I don't know how much I care for this brush. I don't know that I'm using it properly though. It just doesn't feel like it feels a little too dense or something for a blush brush. I mean, I guess it's working okay, but I just feel like I'm having to work a little harder than I usually have to with a blush. But yeah, that just gives a really, really soft rosiness to the cheeks. I think I'm also just used to wearing more impactful blush colors, so I'm feeling like, you know, this isn't as impactful, because it's not. It's a much more subtle color, but that shouldn't discount its beauty, because it is. It's really, really pretty, right? I really like that. Yay! All blushed up. So now I'm gonna go in with the mascara here. Typical Tarte packaging, nice gold. And you just twist this off like any other mascara wand. Why does it say 1, 2 on the sides? 1, 2. As far as I knew, this wasn't like a 2-step mascara, but there you go. That focused? Those are some long bristles. That's actually kind of terrifying. So there it is on the bottom lashes. Looks good, although this wand is, like I said, pretty freaking terrifying. There it is with 1 coat on those lashes. There we go. There it is with 2 coats on the top lashes. I think it looks all right. It was a bit of a struggle. The bristles were just like too long and too spread out. I like them a bit more densely packed and not so long, because I felt like since they were so long, I was avoiding getting the wand really close to my eye because I was scared I was gonna poke my freaking eyes out. But hey, that might just be a personal thing. So now on to the lipstick here. I've got the shade Top Down. I was hoping this would be a kind of dupe-ish for the shade Daiquiri from a different line of lipsticks that I tried out from them, where the formula was just kind of okay for me, but I really loved the shade. And the thing about these lipsticks, I showed this in the haul, but that's all you get. That's literally all you get. Shorter than my pinky. That last digit of my pinky. Like, this lipstick had better be phenomenal if they want me to buy any other ones. It doesn't have too much of a smell. Okay, it goes on very creamy, but also very slippy. Like it feels like it's just kind of sitting on top of the lips rather than really sinking in. Also, the scent is like, maybe like carpet cleaner? I think I can already tell you guys, I do not like this lipstick. It just, like I said, it feels like it's sitting on top of the lips. I don't know, maybe you can see better what I'm talking about, the texture in the close-up. But either way, here's how everything looks on my skin. I think everything looks good except for, like I said, the lipstick, and then also the foundation on my nose and in like this area of my pores is just kind of making them all like really stand out, which, you know, is never really my goal. I think maybe this would be better with some kind of a pore filler underneath, but I don't like pore filling stuff because it usually clogs my pores. And sorry, as I was rushing out the door, I remembered that I didn't do the flash photography test, so I took a photo really quick here for you guys so you could see how the foundation looks in flash photography. I personally think it looks great, like really soft focus and natural looking. That's that. We'll zoom you out here and I will say toodaloo. I'm gonna go about my day, bring you guys along. We'll see how all of this wears, so I will be checking in with you guys periodically so that we can see how everything is doing, and then I will be seeing you all at the very end of the night. I mean, at this point, you saw me check in earlier. It's 11:52 now. Want proof? There you go. Oh, sorry. Apparently my clock in my room is a minute fast, but there you go. There we are. I'm gonna get going and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye! Does my hair show you guys how humid it is here right now? My goodness. Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently just about 1:30 in the morning. I am so very ready. The minute my mind even thought of that sentence, I was ready to go. It was a good day, as you saw. Went out shopping with my mom, just hanging out. I bought a couple new succulents because I'm just having so much fun like propagating and just, I don't know, they're so delightful and squishy and a plant that I can actually keep alive. So this is a very encouraging and wonderful thing for me. And then I went over to my dad's place. We had dinner. We watched the Game of Thrones premiere, which like, mostly good. Yeah, and then I came home just, you know, getting some work done and playing with the cats, and that's about it here. I'm mixed on my thoughts. Do I give you guys a rundown, like a pause on everything? Like, that's a lot. I feel like I would just rather say, like, this is what I'm excited to keep on trying. That sort of a thing. Yeah, are you with me on that? Let's look at things close up. So, as you can see, close up. First things first, mascara's just okay, contours just kind of okay. It's practically gone, really. And the mascara, since I didn't really care for the wand and everything either, I'm gonna say pass on the mascara, pass on the contour. That's just for me personally. Highlighter looks like it is still intact, which is great. It is definitely a more subtle highlight. So there's that. If you're into a subtle stick cream highlight, I would say definitely at least worth a swatch. I am definitely still interested in giving it more shots here in the future. And same with the blush, it hung in, it looks great still. I'm definitely excited to have it. It is a great neutral, goes with anything type of blush. It lives up to the standards that I hold for Tarte Amazonian clay blushes. They are one of my favorite formulas ever. The foundation, I'm mixed on. I'm impressed with it for the most part, but there are definitely some areas where it would need improvement for me to continue wearing it. I'm still excited to keep on trying it though. So it was very lightweight all day, very soft all day. I did get greasy like usual, more so here at the end of the night, but once I blotted off the grease, that's when I could kind of see the glaring, awful imperfections, and that's mainly on my nose. Like I said earlier, maybe that's something that can be fixed with a pore filler, but I personally don't like pore fillers because, like I said earlier, they tend to clog my pores and give me zits. So I'm gonna have to play around and see if there's a way that I can make this work for my nose, but overall, the lightweightness of it and the fact that I didn't really feel greasy all day, and that's great. And then even the fact of like, if I was sweaty, which I definitely got sweaty throughout the day, I was still able to kind of like blot at my skin and I didn't see any foundation coming off, which for a powder foundation, I think that's amazing. So like I said, I am curious to test this out, maybe just use the damp blending sponge on the majority of my face and then just maybe don't use it damp on my nose, maybe just use it as a dry powder that way. I don't know, like I said, I am curious to keep on testing it because it did have some good performance value to it and I do think it looks really nice. My mom said my makeup looked beautiful today, so compliments from my mootie. And then the lipstick, I can tell you straight up, I do not like this lipstick formula at all. It's a beautiful color, but this texture is just not for me. I think you can see in the close-up, it's one of those thick feeling, but crumbly feeling, but like, it is really lightweight and everything, but it just doesn't. From far away, I think it looks fine, right? But close-up, it is just not the texture I personally go for. I think you can see in the applicator, or on the applicator, can you, maybe you need to be zoomed in. Can you see the texture on this lipstick? Like, I feel like I've had lipsticks that just have this texture on the top part of it, and it's like when I look at that, I'm like, oh, you're one of those lipsticks. In which case, I just know this is not a formula that I'm gonna like. It's just personally not for me, and I feel like, I mean, maybe I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to like check grams and stuff that you get in this compared to a different lipstick, but I just feel like you get absolutely no lipstick in this tube, and for the price, there are better lipsticks lipsticks from Tarte, there's better lipsticks from other brand out there. This just isn't my cup of tea personally for a lipstick. So the only things I'm really excited for, I guess, are the foundation, which wasn't perfect, but I am curious to keep testing it out, seeing how or if I can make it work. I'm also always curious if I'm ever gonna get my English to work too, but blush, love it. I'm so happy I finally got that full size. And then the highlight, I am definitely, curious about playing around with. I don't think it's gonna be like a favorite highlight of mine. Like I think, the Tarte powder highlighters are more of a favorite, and just other highlighters in general. I think I'm just more of a powder person on my cheeks. That might just be a personal thing though. So I hope that was helpful for you guys to kind of see how all of this wore throughout a day on me. Let me know if you like this type of a format of a video. Like I said, a lot of you requested that I did a full face of first impressions like this. I don't know that I'll do them like this in the future just because, I don't know, I personally like to get individual product reviews, but that's just me. And this channel is not just about me, it's about all of us here as a collective. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to know, do you like this format? Are there other brands you want to see this type of thing from? I'm definitely thinking about doing one from e.l.f. But if there are other brands you want to see something like this from, I can see what I can do to make that happen. But I just hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. If you want any more like in-depth reviews on things, like if you want to see me test out the foundation again, or I don't know. I love hearing from you guys. I love getting your feedback and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I hope it was helpful and or enjoyable for you guys to see all of this stuff tested on my face. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!